Hello guys, today is a very important day for y'all because I got a phone lot with 4 brand new condition phones in it. Let's take a look at them. So let's first take a look at the box. Here is a Nokia 100 box, which is one of the phones included in the box. I said that too many times, the word box. Has the phone on it everywhere. One of the crappiest phones, the phone that I got here. 500 contacts. Well, there are phones in this slot that have even worse storage. 3 days standby time and a FM radio. There's also a Motorola phone in here, which I really freaking love. Because I have only one Motorola phone, which this one is stuck on orange. And I saw people in it saying that T-Mobile SIM card also works in this thing. And one of them has T-Mobile, so I'm really tempted to try this one. By the way guys, the Motorola phone we'll show at the end because it's basically our mystery phone. It's in brand new condition and it may actually be my daily driver for a little while because I'm using a brand new Motorola One Macro in this case. I use this for like everything. All my YouTube messages are here. For example, this one. There's an amazing battery. The battery is dying, I know. It's an amazing phone. It is fast AF. I love it. I just don't have any bad things about it to say. So let's start with the other Motorola. Let's first start off with the crappiest phone out of the bunch. In my opinion, it just really is this Nokia Phantom / Nokia 100. It's called Nokia Phantom. It says it on the box. Here we go. Has an okay speaker, but it sounds a little bad and it lacks bass a lot. It came with no background and it has no camera or anything, so yeah. There's only one phone in the slot that has a camera. Next up is a Samsung Pusha. This one does work with its original battery. Specs on it will do later with the Nokia 100, but I'm just not interested in that Nokia 100. I don't know why. It's just a boring phone. This one has a little bit of a slashed battery. For people that don't know how to put a battery in and out, just do this. Not this. It will break. See this little layer? Come on, focus. I'm just gonna say it. It's coming off a little bit. And is it swollen? No, it's not. Finally, Jesus, that's a slow focusing time. There's a T-Mobile mini SIM inside of there, which is interesting. Like brand new condition back cover. I took this off like 5 times now, so that's not good. Crappy keypad, crappy everything. It's GTE 1200 if I didn't mention that, but it's actually a Samsung Pusha. No radio on this thing. It's just a crappy little device, which is actually the crappiest out of the bunch, but I still gotta choose a Nokia because this is a Samsung, man. They made crappier phones than cheap Nokias, but I still think this is kind of a decent boy. Let's take a look at our next lad, which is the most expensive out of the bunch. This is I'll be doing in this video I'll be doing a way longer section of all these phones, just full on attention, so don't worry, this video is not going to be short. This phone, which has actually a VGA camera, which is the Samsung M150, and I think it's also called, yep, it's also on Telfort. It says cheaper and does more fun. That's what it says right there. That's their slogan. It's alright. I mean, I don't know if they got the cheapness, but this one actually came with earbuds in the box. It came with the wrong box. I forgot to show you this. Spontaneous Memories Samsung SGC C1 C450, which is a way crappier design phone. So that's these crappy earbuds. But I like these. I like that they come with earbuds. I think this has like 3 speakers in them or something. Or it has like a triple design. I think it just has triple design. It's not sealed anymore, but who cares? This is the most multimedia-like phone. It doesn't have a SD card. None of these have, which really freaking sucks. But this one is probably one of the best ones out of the bunch. I like it almost the most. It actually has a design based off the Samsung SGH B130, which is Samsung Simple UI 10 or something. That video is so old I can't even remember that. This one uses 12, actually. So yeah, this is probably the last UI they use with this. This one has also Bluetooth, which you can see. I love that. So this is probably the most innovative one in my collection. Let's do a little bit of a camera test. That's the only thing I'm gonna do yet. Let's take a little pic. It also has a little selfie thing. I rather want this on my phone than a selfie camera. I hate selfie cameras. I don't like them. There we go. Oh, you can slightly see my face right there. Looks alright, mate. If my camera wants to focus. It's a crappy image, but it looks way better in real life. It's actually one of the best VGA cams I've had. More about this LED later. Why am I calling these LEDs? Because they just are a beautiful speaker in this thing, by the way. Absolutely nice. Clean my camera. It's charged, by the way. I tried making this video another time and the battery was too dead, and my mother screamed at me because she was back from a surprise I did on school. Not gonna talk about it. Here's the main LED. Here's the main LED event. Meets the only Motorola in my collection that actually works. This beautiful, gorgeous beast. Look at this. Why are all of these phones in brand new condition? They're made to be used. Look at my phone after 5 months. Look at those scratches. Those are fingerprints. There are like a lot of scratches here. There are like some scratches right here. Almost everywhere. Unless the corners, and there are no scratches on the selfie camera. But this is pretty warping plastic. Look at that. It just bends a lot. And I know this part is not in great condition, but this is absolutely gorgeous looking. I may actually be using this as a main phone. Because I really want to see how internet looks like on one of these LEDs. I can just do internet on one of these. Oh, this thing looks so good. This is rubber. It feels pretty sticky, but it doesn't come off at all. Actually, the battery is probably the worst thing. It took a long time to charge, and you're probably thinking, wow, what a beast does it look like? Well, it will reveal its cheapness in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Not the most credible looking design ever. It's Meet the Motorola W220. It says it right there. Actually, the most comfortable one to hold is actually, which one does it feel the best? Which one does feel the best to the ear? It's actually the Samsung Puja. It is most comfortable to hold to your ear. Well, the Moto actually is nice. Oh my god. I'm gonna laugh so hard when someone is gonna call me with my main SIM card in here and just this. Why am I gonna use this as a main phone and put my SIM card in there so my SIM card is gonna look black on the contact points after putting them out? Well, this is also a Motorola, and since I hated Motorola back in the day, unless now I really love them now, more people love them now since I have my own. I just want to teach my mind the lesson that Motorola's aren't crappy even at a good price point. This one is on Telfort, by the way, but I think it's unlocked. We'll see in a second. I really hope it is. I really freaking hope it is. It literally says ding. That's the best startup sound. That was my message sound a few months ago. I love that sound so much. This one has a little bit of a glitch because when the battery is low, when I flap this thing out, it sometimes hangs and thinks that the battery is half charged. I will show you a little cool thing about this. You're probably thinking, well, there's nothing there. Well, I'll show you. Put this thing on the charger. Sorry, I can't pause the recording because my camera is a piece of shit. I'm getting a tripod for Christmas, so don't worry. Look what happens when I turn on the charger. Yes, this thing came with a charger, which is amazing, so I can get more Motorolas. 3, 2, 1. There we go, charging icon. It is less bright in real life, but it looks way better in real life. Well, that lags. Turn off the basement, or whatever you want to call it. Probably one of the best phones, by far the best budget phone in my collection. This is the best budget phone ever. Although it just doesn't have a camera, which kind of sucks. Shall I just use all of these for one day with my SIM card? I know I'm sounding like a jerk. I really know I am a jerk, because that will give my SIM card a ton of damage. I know, but I know SIM cards, old SIM cards can survive that. And even my most used SIM card doesn't look that bad from I've seen from other YouTubers. Maybe micro SIM or nano SIM, whatever they have right now. Too small SIM, that's what I'm gonna call it. I don't know if too small SIM type is having worse durability than full size. I love full size SIM. It's at least little good enough. Look at this ugly looking kiwi background. I like fruit, but this is crappy. Yeah, you can finally see that. Is there a light sensor or something in there? I have no idea. Blue lit keypad, which is obviously typical Motorola stuff. You probably all know that. Okay display, but oh my god, the refresh rate. Look at this. It's laggy because it used a oh my god, is it even flickering? Oh, that's a low refresh rate screen. I think it's like 35 Hertz. I think it's so low it's even 35 Hertz. I'm not totally sure. Oh yeah, I think it's 30 Hertz. Yep, that's 35 Hertz. That's a very low refresh rate. Yep. We'll take a look at it in a second. I really hate that this thing doesn't have a camera. Do you want to know why I love this sexy looking design? This part looks so much like the 2019 Motorola Razr. I love this thing so much. It looks so much like the black Motorola Razr from 2019. You all probably know that's failed phone. Well, holy shit, does this one look like I bought the $1,000 Motorola flip phone. Well, let's change the background on this thing, take a little look at it later. We'll turn this thing off. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, best budget phone by far in my collection. So let's first take a look at the Samsung Pusha, which is probably also a pretty decent phone for what you get. So, vibration motor is actually pretty good. Let's take a look at the battery first and just the ports. On the side we found totally nothing. On this side we found the flap for the back. On this side we found the charging port, which has a flap on there. This port doesn't really want to work sometimes. I'm not totally sure if it's this phone. I think it's the M150. I'm not totally sure. Nothing on the top. On this side just crappy wrist strap. Who uses that? Okay design on the back, but it's probably one of the most used phones here in the lot. It's still in incredible condition, but yeah, who cares about this? It's a TN display, I think. CSTN. The crappiest display type I've ever seen is not TN. It's CSTN. So let's search up some results on GSM Arena, which I have right here. I don't want to dump you, Motorola. I don't want to switch to an older phone, but part of me really wants. Samsung SGH E1200. No results. It always gives me results from brand new phones. GSM Arena, you're fucked up. Let's try Samsung Pusha one time. Maybe that doesn't even work. Oh yes, it works. Yes, it is a Pusha. That's nice. Focus, please. 800 mAh battery, a 1.5 inch screen, no camera, a 128 by 128 screen. It is TFT. That's a good thing. It's not CSTM, which is the crappiest type of everything. It has a 165 megahertz processor. Thank God GSM Arena that you finally gave me an answer on how many megahertz it has. It has a Samsung CPU, but I don't know the type of it. Obviously it has a phone book, why not? Loudspeaker, yes, it doesn't have a headphone jack. It has nothing, but that's proprietary USB. If this thing uses a normal charger, I can maybe actually plug this into my computer. Not totally sure. If it uses this charger, I can plug it into my computer. See what happens. The B130 did nothing when I did that. For those last who want to know, yes, it fits. There we go. This can be used as a clock, which is nice. Still a low refresh rate screen, or it's just my my little lights. My lights are very high powered. They eat a lot of energy. I got a new one in it. One of them died. I have 3. The other one doesn't heat up. The other ones heat up like crazy. Those are like heaters. But since it's ice cold in this room, I don't mind them this time. But don't explode lights. Why is my camera battery dying again? I charged this thing for like half an hour. Olympus, you're a piece of shit. Anyways, I'll just do my best, guys. I'm not even gonna mind it. I'm not gonna hurry up or something. Stupid Olympus. I love that Olympus is dying right now. And that's only one game mode. When you just choose game, you get Jewel Quest. Go away. Yes, I want to shut down. Okay device, but don't expect much from it. Don't really have much to say about it. Good keypad lighting though. It has an over horizon. It has very good ringtones, which is great. Which is one of the things I really want in a phone in my collection. Let's take a look at this one and then at the main event. Oh, we also have to take a look at the Nokia, which we won't be doing a lot. So first ever boot up, and then super short this Nokia. Not thinks this Nokia has actual good themes, but it runs a super old revamp of a UI. It is a newer version of a super old UI, which I really freaking hate. Yeah, this thing has a 3.5mm headphone jack, that's all I gotta say about it. And a flashlight. Holy shit, is that making my camera bleed or something? I don't know. I don't want to make him break my camera, although it's crappy. From a Nokia that cost 90 cents. Not gonna do much about that Nokia. If you really love it, blame me in the comments. I will try to do a review on it, but it's just so crappy. This one actually has a 50 Hz refresh rate on this screen. Camera we already took a look at. This one is pretty multimedia-like, but put the SD card slot on this phone and Samsung, it's amazing. Seriously. It has an MP3 player, maybe I could put games on there, music on there, but the memory state is... I have no idea why they do it in kilobytes. Please say it's 80 megabytes, because if it is, then I can use this thing as a music player. Just not a lot of music, it will say. But if it's 8 megabytes, then forget it. That will take like 2 songs or something. So it's an okay phone. It has a very good UI, has the revamp of a very good UI. Nice sounds and things like that, so probably one of the best out of the bunch. And the best of the best. The Moto. And we'll put the T-Mobile SIM card in the V360. If I can finally use my V360. Maybe this will become my main phone. I really hope. I really hope it can internet. Made in 2010. At least the date and time. Oh, it's just a little logo glindering at me. Jesus, screen on my camera is way too bright. Has some games on it, but when I put a different battery in it, this thing started going crazy. It started going, not updating the screen when I closed it and opened it. Although the hinge is not in that good condition, you can see that from that. Yeah, you can see that. It doesn't pop in or anything like that. Maybe it fell, I have no idea, but as you can see, it still does fine. I love this design. I can make people jealous just by not showing the cheapness. What kind of ringtones does this one have? I haven't seen that. Focus. Let's take a look at that. How can I do that? This one also doesn't have a slot, but the radio does work on it. It has 2.5mm headphone jack, but that doesn't matter because I have a 2mm to 3mm adapter, so that's not gonna be a problem. The battery isn't that good on this one. It was 2 stripes, so yeah. Yeah, I can make another video about this. I really am. The flashing icon that's saying that my camera is dying in a corner is just really annoying me. So I'll be doing a part 2 on this, but I'll be actually putting that T-Mobile SIM card in this. Look, there's a very creepy thing about this phone. Look. put the battery out, put it back in. Oh, see? What the fuck is that? See, it crashes. See, it thinks that the battery is now 2 stripes. There's something going on with this lad. Yeah, suspicious. And it's creepy AF, so I don't actually trust this thing in my collection with the battery still plugged in. Let's take it out and put it in while it's actually turned off. Nope, it's off. Good. Oh, this one is actually teleport. Let's try a T-Mobile SIM, which I have, I think, in the Samsung Pusha. Oh, it's actually a micro SIM. Put it in a micro SIM to big SIM adapter. Now, I don't have one of those adapters. Oh my god, if this is gonna work, man, I'm gonna scream. No, I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna scream. I'm gonna say holy shit, that's for sure. This V360 has been sitting for a year. It's like 2 or 1 years. Yeah, 2 years old now. And still hasn't been unlocked or literally been doing anything. The battery is dead on this thing, almost. This one has an incredible battery life. I'm not lying. Please. Oh, what? I think that's a good sign. I'm not lying. I saw people having the widescreen glitch and then they had their phone unlocked. Aw, crap, you stupid son of a bitch. You don't deserve to live, V360. But I'm not gonna break you, because this is a very, very rare color that isn't even listed in the GSM or in the description of this device. So I'm not gonna break it. Oh, orange. Seriously, orange. If I was the president of the Netherlands, I would blow your department up. Seriously. This phone has been sitting for 2 years. Just useless. It deserves so much better. That's also what I think with this phone. The software is too crappy. If it had mini USB, maybe I could like trigger some WhatsApp or something on here. I have no idea. But yeah, this Motorola deserves way better software. That's the only main thing I don't really like about it. Maybe I'll put the SIM card in there. I have no idea. Let's put the... I'm just gonna put the T-Mobile SIM card in the Motorola to see if it's unlocked. If it's not, then I'm gonna choose a different phone to use as a main one. Probably, yeah, definitely for sure this one. I will definitely do that. Because my friend also tried doing it. Because, no, not with a SIM card. He didn't have a main phone. He tried using a Nokia for a really long time. He used it to take pictures, photos, everything with it, pictures and photos. What's the difference? He tried using it as a camera, and it had a pretty decent 5 megapixel shooter. I gave it to him, he was very happy with it. So I'll try to live without a camera, so... Yeah, guys, see you later. I'll be doing more about this LAT conference. I just have random words in my head that I don't know about. See you later.